Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The current price of XRP is about 45 cents, but why do you really care, guys? The lawsuit will be over in a matter of weeks, which means that the money talk is real and I really am having trouble breathing. Just a sec, take a deep breath, and relax. These developments appear to be speeding up at a rate beyond anything we could have imagined. This is where things get very fascinating, so listen up, XRP community, we're about to tie all these threads together with the case narrative. I'd be incredibly grateful if you guys enjoyed the video as well. Bob Cox's quote. Interesting information. This tweet was posted by a bearable guy in 2018, 123. The time being. Bears were widely expected to hibernate, leading to a price increase. In the year 2020, the SEC will file a lawsuit against Ripple. Right? That's really insane. Now I know the secret to a successful bear, no. Currently, 2018, guys literally. The three letters, taken at face value, are SEC. Keeping this in mind, in 2022, Eastgate JP Morgan's catch-up story, after all other assets, XRP will be the only one with a clear SEC in 2023. See why I recommend silence and attentiveness? Take it easy and enjoy the film. Bears time spent in bed with the bears, and the SEC can tell who comes out on top. Exactly. You can't make this stuff up, these overlords know exactly what's going on, and a former US government regulator thinks Ethereum XRP is probably non-compliant securities. Right? Everybody knows it's not one of the security people they've heard rumors about, so why did they target Ripple? No waves at all? There is no other currency, but they have resumed writing. Gentlemen, they're looking to clear out Festus. Don't be too sure. Rather, what's even more crucial is to hold off for the time being. The case serves as a global time lag in order to accelerate global events, right? And try to get up to speed. Now that Mr. Poole's status as an authorized user of the system has been confirmed, we may talk about the impending collapse. To what does a check refer? To start cutting, go to Pool 20. Start studying 3 days before your court date. This is too unbelievable to be true. He traveled to 3 new places, which is manageable. I should also acknowledge Mr. Poole. Done till 1821 is a mystery to me, but the SEC lawsuit actually kicked off 3 days earlier. Those serpals, how likely is that, exactly? Right? A mere coincidence, perhaps? Certainly not the males though. How about the number 13? Who can say? Keep Elon in mind at all times, okay guys? Musk is an XRP fanatic. Right? When asked about the SEC, he clearly gives a direct response to BG. Right? Yes, Elon also despises the Southeastern Conference. Okay, so Musk 2013-11-30 activated this man. What the annihilation or the bourse? Guys, double check the cell. The teal color of this wall is the address. However, after that, Musk's actions triggered a large number of XRP. 1125 or 11711, to be exact. 9911. Excellently intriguing. Interesting. Where did the 16 million followers push the button? The intriguing part is where it all went. Exactly. There you go. Everyone is aware that Elon Musk has put money into XRP. Come on, guys, let's face facts. Right? Well, that's that. Of course that's conjecture, but still. The evidence, as they say, is in the pudding. Now is the time to discuss when the case will end, so let's get the gridlers involved because everything is about to come together. Therefore, focus intently. I'm completely invested in XRP at this point, so maybe I should just. Nonetheless, I do have some spare cash. Seeing as how the case has come to a close, and wondering why the price keeps going up, I wondered if it wouldn't be a good idea to invest that money right now. It will probably start checking us out soon. Bam, right guys? Brad Garlinghouse just indicated he thinks the matter will be wrapped up in weeks, not months. The final seconds are ticking away, and it's the weirdest thing ever. The news is just too big to ignore. Now that Brad Garlinghouse has received email updates about the court matter, he anticipates a settlement within weeks rather than months. PS suspects the interviewer owns some XRP, but hey, check this out, I'm so incredibly guys, I am so confident right now that I can hardly take a deep breath. That's because once XRP gets the go-ahead, right, yes, I'll have more clarity on the situation. At this time, BG 123. That must be why XRP hasn't changed in price. It's not just because of the case, the lack of regulatory certainty surrounding XRP is also to blame. When XRP's future becomes more certain next month, perhaps as Large predicted, we will continue to aggressively pump it till that time. Guys, it looks like you might want to check this out until the collapse. We're going to turn you in. This is where we are at the moment. And I'll do my best to stay out of the legal nitty-gritty. I agree with you that a ruling is likely to come from the courts this year. Actually, I anticipate that it will be in the coming weeks rather than the coming months. Some decisions were made last week, and you may have heard about them in the news. My chest has been tight for days, weeks, or months, and someone finally phoned an ambulance. Yes, the tour has officially begun. Guys, listen up. The purpose of this entire incident was to buy time. This is the point. How to get it is as follows. Well, everything is poised to go off the rails in June due to the impending collapse of the American economy and the subsequent breaching of the debt ceiling. Maybe you heard anything about that. The judge denied the SEC's request to redact portions of former Director of Corporate Finance person and Bill Hinman's notorious speech explaining why he did not consider ETH to be a security. The court just decided last week that the related notes and emails must be released to the public by June 13th. That, in my opinion, is a major triumph for openness. However, what this emphasizes is the need for more explanation. Moreover, despite pleas and requests from crypto industry veterans, nothing has changed. Not yet, at least. I need to take a momentary break there. I need to take a moment to pause. He's huge Bear Bob and he's back on the job. That's a significant win for openness if the docs are disclosed, especially the unredacted version, so pay attention to this quite pleasant man. As the sun shines in a photo taken by 123 and the truth is said by 2023, the truth will emerge. Wait a second, going from shadows to light. The lawsuit began on the winter solstice. What I meant to say earlier is that I failed to mention this. The time, however, has now come. And on the summer solstice, when darkness gives way to light, the Masonic motto "Right Path" will come to an end. Hey, hold on there. If the current state of affairs and these external factors don't convince you that this person is correct, I don't know what would. This is the exact reason why I have funds in XRP. Ignore modern conveniences. Actually, forget it. No, of course not. But what's more crucial than elites, or the people, or the power, the technology, or the connections? The wealthy and powerful behind the world's financial system are the ones that conceptualized XRP. If they are putting money into XRP, then I should too. Not to mention, you know these folks probably aren't the type of ladies you'd find on the No channel. Of course we're fond of the gadgets. Well, I was going to mention that in 2017 I made my first investment in XRP due to the technology behind it, which I was not familiar with at the time. Right. Later in 2019 though, I got to the point where I was telling jokes and riddles. First, there's the technology that confounds, but I couldn't shake this sense. There's more to it than either of those surface levels. In the end, discretion is of the utmost importance. That makes sense, doesn't it? How many times has Mr. Poole done this? What they say will cause a wave of change. However, I must reiterate that we have not yet witnessed this across the crypto industry. But, as I mentioned before, the Ripple decided to dive in and fight for not only themselves, but the entire industry. We've also invested much in its defense. And I think what we've pointed out is that the United States government and the SEC in particular are prioritizing politics over sound policy. This is why startups like Ripple are relocating their operations outside of the United States and why the majority of our current hires come from outside the United States. As I indicated before, the vast majority of our clients are located outside of the United States, so this is to be expected. Guys, this is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. Right. Judgment by summary shall be rendered no later than July 23, 2023, assuming comments expressing personal opinions are to be believed. To be precise, I am basing my conclusion on certain banking and investment services that will become available on July 24. Whatever the case may be, I cannot wait to share the forthcoming enlightenment with you. Why? For the simple reason that rattlesnakes have known this from the very beginning. How likely is that exactly a year ago? Counsel for the defense tweeted about him on the correct day. Amazing work by the crypto bashers. And these folks on the Ripple squad are telling you that it's not just the rattlers that are partying it up. I don't know, but they've been telling you for years, ever since the notorious Heman speech, that we'd eventually figure out how to categorize digital assets, so I guess history does prove what will happen. Mr. Portholes, you're future-proofing the past. The date is the first clue that everything is happening in the past. 0613, a single dewdrop could trigger a downpour all too soon. Everything, fellas, come on. Jeremy's lawyer, steps in and explains, the court in the Ripple case has been delivering key findings about every 9 weeks, September 29th, December 19th. From March 6th till May 16th. And summary judgment is the last remaining big ruling. Right? Is there a final date in June, or is it unavailable until, say, the middle of July? So the longest possible time range is not a forecast, but rather a trend. It would appear that this individual made a similar claim. Why? Because of the investing options being made available by banks and other financial institutions these days. Don't dismiss the idea. Isn't that interesting? It appears that this July is the final month, right guys? Where the longest possible period of time is required. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Weeks, not months, of constant monitoring revealed. Nothing except verified LDN. My God, he just confirmed LDN. What's going to happen in a few weeks, gents? The pound symbol in the normal flow of events. Baba makes a mean timeline. Just like I stated, the beginning is the end. Right? LDN is the point of origin. Yes. Observe that. In addition, their clock, Model 614, is intriguing. If there is a question, what is it? In the nick of time when is the question, you guys, so basically when right when it all begins in an elegant but when, and he answered by saying, will time tick-tock, but he also gave us this clock. Right? Which is really cool. Guys, have a look at this. I can't help but chuckle at Babak's response. I dunno, it seems like the realists have been right on the money, as Bob Lucas has been saying about LDN for a while now. Therefore, the time he provided is accurate. Cancer at 1 o'clock, which is right now, wow. 6 + 9 equals? Which medical about-face is correct? If you turned it on its head, it would still make sense. June 21st, July 22nd, wow, that was a lot of wow, so yeah, builders took up all of June and July. It's inevitable that some people will call. I don't know how many people are going to try to contact the time-traveling hotline, but I'm sure some of them will. But how did they find out? I appreciate Aladdin XRP for giving birth to a phenomenon I failed to notice. Aladdin, remember the end goal, Stan, and keep your head down when dealing with both Cancer and XRP. Guys, wait, what is this? It's June 22nd to July 22nd. On the H and I, is XRP the gold standard, and what is the end goal? What did both of them have in common? Oh my goodness, this is what's going on. What is going on? What is going on, you guys? This is just mind-blowing. A message sent on 125-2020 from a white rabbit begins with the letters LTN. According to the L time, he asks us to convert the post's date and time to Greenwich Mean Time, 552. The result is the year 1052. So, we have 125 in the US format and 1052 in the UK format, which reads 125 and 251 respectively, right? Which calendar could it be, though, if we count down from 625, getting the 13th month of 2019 and the first month of 2020? Exactly guys, right there you guys go, is the Masonic New Year calendar, or the New Year as well guys, right, the OWL calendar. So let's pay attention this crisis thing guys from via the moon. As I say it's crucial that started Ripple are aware of the outcome and are acting accordingly. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.